All right, second quarter, 7-0. Same going back to second and goal. Oh, well, now it's third and goal. Second quarter, 7-0. So far, so good. We're just having our way.
Oh.
And there's nothing Penn State is really doing to try to stop us. But it is third and goal, so they do have an opportunity to stop us and get us off the field and just to try a field goal, which I'm assuming that is what Ryan Day might do. Or he might be gusty and he might be trying to go for it. But right now it's third and goal, so let's see what happens here before we think about the future. Sand goes back to pass. He's looking. That's going to be incomplete pass. And the Penn State player, it's fourth and goal. The Penn State player had his hand. He probably could have picked that off if he wasn't playing to just knock down the ball, if I'm being 100% honest. I don't know why Sane even threw that ball because our wide receiver was totally covered. I hope Ryan Day talks to him about that. Like, hey, our guy was totally covered. But, yeah, Ryan Day don't want to get slutsy. He just wants to take the points. I agree with it. Our defense is the best defense in college football. So, yeah, just take the points. Go up 10-0 like we just have. And let's go. We'll take the points. Good start. Excellent start from the defending national undefeated champion, the best team in college football. And no, I'm not talking about that team up north. I'm talking about right over there, of course, obviously. Duh! But yeah, just take those 3 points in. I don't know. I guess we'll see what Penn State does on offense. If they do anything. If they try to do anything. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they can't. I don't even know what other games are still going on other than Vanderbilt and Texas. Wait, I do still have the scar. Let's see. Navy's playing North Texas. West Virginia is playing Houston. UAB is playing UConn. Duke is playing Clemson, which is unavailable. I wonder why it's unavailable. Could it be that YouTube and Disney can't get along right now? Probably why. I'm pretty sure that game is on ESPN. That's a game I would like also to be keeping an eye on and possibly watch if there's still time left after our game's over. Obviously, our game is the priority game, right? But then when our game's over, some of the games that are on ESPN, ABC, and all those other channels, I can't watch. Not unless I watch it bootleg style. It is a minor inconvenience. Now I have to find something new to watch it on before Tuesday. Or else I have to do that style too, the bootleg style. Y'all know what I mean? Listen, I don't condone that stuff. Anyway, let me shut up before I bite off more than I can chew. But yeah, Louisville, okay. Arizona State, Iowa State. But there's a game. There's a good game. Georgia, Florida. That'll be the insert game. That game comes on right after our game, so we'll be able to watch that game in 40, depending on what channel it is. I'm assuming, I think majority of the SEC teams that play are on what channel is that? The CW? No, it's not the CW. CBS, I think. Yeah, CBS. That's my final answer, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, CBS. I'm pretty sure YouTube TV still has got CBS. I don't know. Maybe that's part of the package, too. Does Disney own that, too? It's not Disney's buying up everything. And watch, Disney will buy up everything and get their hands on movies that those nostalgia movies that people hold dear to their heart and just ruin them. I mean, look at Star Wars, right? Even though I'd never seen Star Wars in my life because I just never was. I'm never really a big Star Wars fan, but I never did see the movie. Obviously, I know Luke, I am your father, or I'm your father. That's still referenced throughout pop culture, and it probably always will be, right? Just iconic lines like that, right? Just like The Shining. I never watched The Shining and its full form, but I get like a gist of what happens because of how many times it's been referenced through pop culture. And our defense come through with a big, huge tackle for loss. Let's go. Number 2, bringing it. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the defense. But we are ranked number 1 in a lot of different things on defensive side. So let's go. Our defense is doing good. I don't even know who our... Isn't that crazy? I still don't know who our offensive coordinator is, or our defensive coordinator, or for that matter, our special teams coordinator. I have zero idea what their names are. That's crazy. I do know Brian Hartline, though. He's been with Ohio State for a long time. He is the wide receivers coach. And he does a heck of a job. I mean, I think he played maybe 2 years in NFL. I don't know. Don't hold me to that one right there. Somebody might have to fact check me and tell me that I'm wrong on that one. But I'm pretty sure it's been like he only played like 2 years. He played Ohio State for 4 years before he ended up being a coach after his NFL career. Because, yes, I still believe that he was in the NFL for like 2 years. I could be totally wrong on that because I was wrong about the whole entire freaking Mount Rushmore thing. And now I look like an idiot. Well, I look like an idiot because I said, well, on the Mount Rushmore, there's 5. No, there's actually 4. I should have Googled and fact-checked myself, but you know what? It is what it is. Sometimes I just say wrong things. I'm just a human being. I'm not an alien with a big brain that knows about physics and quantumness and planets and all those big scientific words that I can't really think of right now, but they're out there. And the reason why I can't think of them is because the majority of people don't use them because they're such big words, And if you ask a normal person, if you say... Penn State going back to piss deep. Oh, wah, wah, wah. The Penn State quarterback went back pass. He had his guy wide open. He just overthrew him, bro. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, Penn State's bad. I don't know. Should have James Franklin got fired? I mean, listen, maybe his team just sucks this year. And maybe it wasn't his fault. His players just suck. Oh, he got a little screen pass. Okay, we get him down to the ground, number 7. All right, well, they're at their 50-yard line. That was a little bit nice screen pass. I ain't going to lie. But, maybe the Penn State players just suck. Don't feel bad for James Franklin. All right, he's getting $74 million. Yes, $74 million is what they gave James Franklin for the buyout. Right, because the coaches sign a contract and the college has to pay so much money to this coach that is owed, right? Or they can have wherever, if they get into a fire situation, which is called a buyout situation. Basically, the school wants to fire you, and so you won't coach for that team anymore. But according to the contract, you owe so much money. And so what they will do is they will negotiate the terms of that contract of saying, well, we want to fire you, but we do owe you money. So can we buy you out by giving you this much money? You know what I mean? So, because that would be the money that's owed to the coach. So they negotiated, Penn State and James Franklin, and Penn State not only fired him, but gave him $74 million. 74. So James Franklin basically is set. Well, he's already was set because you get paid a lot of money being a coach. But basically, he has $74 million. His kids are set for whatever their college is, and probably for the rest of their lives. So he can retire. Will he come back to coaching? I don't know. He does love football. I'll say that he is a football guy. So maybe, just it won't be about the money, obviously, because, obviously you're already set. So maybe it'll just be he comes back to coaching at a different school because of his love of college football. But all I know is whoever Penn State brings in as their new head coach, they're going to have a headache, a major headache, that new coach. Because they're going to have in the back of their mind that, oh crap, I'm going to be playing the best team in college football, the undefending national champions, every single season. If we're defending national championship for that season. But nonetheless, I'm still going to have to face the best team in college football every single season. Oh, man, that's a big, huge, major headache. They better be prepared like James Franklin was, at least. That's why at least he was able to try. But maybe he just has a sucky team. But right now, Penn State is just moving down the field. Our defense needs to hopefully get a stop here. Hold them to 3. They are on their side of the line. It seems like somebody on Penn State coaching staff went around and started slapping the players like, wake up, wake up, wake up. Maybe they're getting some of that motivation back. No, our defense just needs to get out here. Gets a stop, hold them to 3 points, or hold them to a 4th down try. 2nd and 8. Come on, defense. Let's go. Get in there. There's a handoff, side handoff. Oh, he's getting a couple. Oh, my gosh. He picked up the 1st down. Come on, defense. Let's go. Yeah, somebody on that sideline jerked up a Penn State player. I want to hold him to 3 here. Don't want to let him get anything else. Come on, defense. 1st and goal. Come on, D. Let's go. D. Oh, somebody called a timeout. Who was that? Don't know who called a timeout. Us or them. I don't know who called a timeout. They didn't show it on the screen. No, nor when they take a timeout, they have 3 yellow bars that represent the timeouts. And when somebody takes a timeout, one of those bars go away, indicating that, hey, you got 2 or 1 timeout left. But they did not show that. So I don't know who took the timeout. Maybe it was a commercial timeout, because I know sometimes they'll take commercial breaks just to take commercial break. When they say media timeout on the field, that lets you know that's just for an ad break, right? When people, well, this guy's been going on for a long time. Are you going to show some of our ads that we paid millions of dollars for? Yeah. But whatever. It is what it is. Still be able to keep a close eye on it. I don't even know what game. I can't even watch this in multi-view. Well, yeah, okay. I take that back. Yes, I can. I didn't think I was going to be able to. Oh, it is good in multi-view, but right now, I'm just going to be focusing on our game. I don't really care about what other games. I mean, we can figure out the score later on, but yeah, we'll just have to see. But I am really interested to see where Navy goes in the playoff rankings if they beat North Texas. All right, so Who's Colorado? Colorado playing Arizona. They actually might get a win today. Rather than that embarrassing loss that they suffered. Wow. 40. Marshall? Oh, man. Marshall lost 44-27. Wow. Yeah, I heard the North Carolina head coach is going to be retiring at the end of the year. So North Carolina didn't fire their coach. Listen, he already won the Super Bowl. I guess he just also wanted to try to win a college football national championship. But that guy's old, all right? It's time for him to retire. I totally agree with this decision. You shouldn't even came to college football, really. He just came over there because, I taught the NFL. I got me a couple Super Bowl rings on my finger. Well, you only got those rings because of one person, Tom Brady. All right? If he wasn't your quarterback, you wouldn't have got any Super Bowl rings. So let's make that straight, first of all. All right? And college football is different from NFL. How is it different? Because college football is a whole lot faster than the NFL. And why is that? Because there's a lot more younger people on college football, obviously, versus the NFL. And listen, when you get older, you get slower. That's just the way things are. It's a fact. So that's why it's a little bit slower pace in the NFL versus college. But it's 2nd and goal. Good stop. Good first stop by our defense. Our defense needs to show up and show out right here on these set of downs. And hopefully we can hold Penn State to a field goal try, which I'm assuming that's probably what they would go ahead and take the 3 just to knock it down to a 1-score game. But Penn State straight up the middle. Oh, man, I don't like this. That Penn State player, that running back for Penn State just got those yards. It seems like very easy. We didn't get no penetration whatsoever on that down. And you know they're going to run it. They're definitely going to run it. After that run, yeah, why wouldn't you run it again? So right now, we need to do an all-out blitz. That's what I'm calling here in this situation. I'm going for the run. If you're going to beat me, it's going to be in the air. I'm not going to let you beat me on the ground. So we need to do all-out blitz, straight in the middle. See if that's what we do. That's what we do. Get them, guys. Oh, my gosh. He just walked right through an open door. Literally. He had this much room to get right through. I could have fit a semi-truck through that space, through that hole that the Penn State running back had to go through. That's embarrassing penetration from our defense. Wow, we need to do better. Here I was just thinking, this is going to be a dominating game. It looks like, no, Penn State is doing what I thought they would do earlier, is treating this to them like a national championship playoff game or just like a playoff game, period. Because they know they're not making the playoffs this season. So this is their one and only chance to prove to themselves, and not only to themselves, but to their fans, and not only to their fans, but also to the college football universe, that they are still a good football team. However, they made one vital mistake, and that mistake is thinking that they're actually going to do it against the best team in college football, the Ohio State Buckeyes, baby. Tell them, Brutus. Tell them. Right there. We're number 1. That's right, Brutus. We number 1. That's right. That's their mistake. But, man, that was so bad by the defense. No penetration whatsoever. Just a handoff by Penn State. Just for their running back to go this way. And our defense, I don't know, dude. Oh, man. It's a little bit frustrating. Even with the best, I don't know what's going on with our defense. But our offense is always on point. So I expect us to go down here and respond with a TD. I'm sure Ryan Day is also thinking the exact same thing, right? We don't want momentum to go to Penn State side. Although technically right now, all the momentum is still on our side, even with that touchdown from Penn State. I mean, that could possibly be the last touchdown they get all game. So let's just put that out there right now, okay? I still believe it's probably going to be a dominating game, but anytime we play Penn State, you just don't know what type of game it's going to be. Always hope for the outcome, though. I like to say I know the outcome, but I just don't because you don't know what type of game it's going to be. I mean, we are beating Penn State overall, though. Like as far as winning losses. Overall time that all the years we played, we are beating them in that record. So, we're still beating them. Well, obviously, we're still better than them, too. But, all-time record win and loss. We have more wins versus more losses than Penn State. But they do bring it every year. I'll give them some credit. I'm going to give them some credit, all right? But that run by them, that wasn't on them. That was on us because our defense didn't get the penetration they needed to get that stop to hold them to either a fourth down try or a field goal, which would have been an interesting situation because I kind of wanted to see what would happen if they went for it. I don't think they would have got it, but it still would have been fun to watch nonetheless. But either way, because of our defense, Penn State got the touchdown. Now it's 10-7. Only up by 3, but I'm expecting for us to go down here and get a touchdown to respond to their touchdown. Let's go. You gonna run that back? No, he's just gonna take a knee. Okay. Well, I guess we will see what happens. Hopefully we go down here and just run it. Run it down the field. I think that team up north is playing somebody. I'm not sure. I don't really know and I don't really care. Hope they lose. Forget I had to watch Big Noon Kickoff instead of College Game Day because I don't even like Big Noon Kickoff. I mean, it's all right, but I don't know. Listen to Urban Meyer talk. He makes a better head coach than he does an analyst or than a talk show host or whatever you want to call him. But he's hosting that Big Noon Kickoff, and it's like, really, you left from coaching the best team in college football to doing a stupid broadcast show, sports show, a stupid one at that. Like, it's good. Okay, I shouldn't have called it stupid. It's not stupid. It's good, but it's not that good, is what I'm trying to say here. Like, I prefer College Game Day over that. But, I mean, that is the number one show, right? Every morning, I believe. But I do appreciate everything Urban Meyer done for our program. Like, we won the first 4-team college football playoff. And then Ryan Day follows that up by winning us the first ever 12-team playoff. So, you know, it kind of came all full circle. Literally, all full circle moment right there. And that's what we're trying to do now, guys. We're trying to rinse and repeat this season and retain our title. And I do really believe that, you know, the only way we're going to lose a game is if we beat ourselves. If our defense don't get penetration, just like that last play, if our defense never gets penetration again, then we're probably going to be losing. Okay? But I don't see that happening. I'm sure Ryan Day's probably talking to the defensive coordinator. Like, hey, what the heck are you doing, buddy? And the defensive coordinator, well, I don't know. I'm calling blitzes over here. But our defense didn't get any penetration. That's what she said. Oh, I went there. No, I'm just playing. He didn't get any penetration. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with our defense. We need to figure this out quick because we do not want Penn State to tie it or to definitely take the lead, right? We want the lead going into halftime. So now we got the ball. We're at the 25-yard line at the moment. So let's see what we do with the football. Saying he's going back for a deep pass. He's looking downfield. Does he have anybody open? No, he threw it to endings because he did not have anybody downfield open, but he definitely wanted to throw that ball deep. He was looking for the bomb, but nobody was open downfield. So he threw it to Ending on a short pass, but unfortunately Ending wasn't able to catch it. He probably wasn't really expecting it, you know. It didn't look like he was expecting that pass to come to him. So, yeah. So I don't know. I guess we shall see. So I had to use the restroom. I don't want to be on camera. I get it. Everybody's different. Let's go. 3rd and 5. Let's get this first down and keep moving the ball down the field. Sane goes back. He's looking. Come on, Sane. Come on, Sane. Do something with your feet. There you go. There you go. Probably one of the first times I ever seen Sane come out and scramble for a first down. There you go. Sane. That's what we like to see. Pick up that first down, buddy. Easy first down for him right there. I like to see him when he scribbles out pocket. Oh, to Jeremiah Smith for another first down. Let's go. That was a good run by Sane. I like when he makes those types of plays and things on his feet and on his forehead as well. He does a good job. That was a good run by him to be able to pick up the first down with his feet. Now it's 1st and 10. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Sane. He's making good decisions with the football. Second down and 7. I was wondering if he was going to get away from the defenders of Penn State or not. He was scrambling there. They almost tried to get to him. I like to see some control from Sane. Come on, Sane. You got this, man. He looks him back to pass. He's looking deep. He throws the ball. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Woo! Let's go. Beautiful pass. Beautiful deep pass from Saiyan. This guy is a Saiyan just like Goku. I'm telling you guys, oh my gosh, that was a beautiful pass to take straight down the middle from Saiyan. Oh man. Chef kisses all around. Absolutely just Wow, that was a good pass. Wow, I could not be happier. I'm telling you, hey, saying he even might be going to New York. But I saw the Heisman favorite pool right now. And you know what? Jeremiah Smith is at 4. And I believe that Sane is at 3, though. Again, no fact check me on that. But Sane, he's showing a lot of gut, man. Woo! That was a beautiful pass to Tate, man. Listen, Tate, Jeremiah Smith. Oh, my God. The tight end. Oh. Just a lot for other defensives to worry about. Man. Like Thanos, that puts a smile on my face. Yeah, let's go. Woo. Let's go. Woo. Love to see that, man. Now our defense needs to come up here and show out. Hopefully our defense come out here and get a stop this time. Oh, yeah, he went right into our play, boy. He ain't getting pretty far. A little running. But come on, defense. I need the defense to show up and show out right here. Get a stop, defense. Let's go. Oh, the Vikings and Lions. They played. Vikings and Lions and Bears. Oh, my. They're playing tomorrow. Who do I like in that game? I don't know, guys. I'm not a big NFL person, but I guess the Vikings? I don't know. Let's see how our defense responds, though, after that beautiful touchdown pass by saying to Tate. Let's see how they react. Come on, D. Come on, D. Looks like Penn State may understand that, hey, this is their chance right here. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Another missed pass by the Penn State QB. Again, he had his receiver wide open. He just throws it too far out in front of him. Listen, I'm starting to think that James Franklin wasn't the problem. Okay? I'm thinking their QB is the problem. 3rd and 1. Come on, defense. Get that penetration. Get him in the backfield. Oh, man, he got the first down. Come on, defense. We need to get the ball back. We need to get the ball back. The ball back. The ball back. Ball. Yeah. We need to do that. Where's my phone at? Oh, there it is. Alright. Come on, defense. Get them stopped. There you go. Wrap them up at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get anything there. No. Hopefully we can get a 3-and-out start right now. I don't know if Penn State will run another play. It looks like they're lined up. Yes, they will probably get another play off here for the half. It looks like it's going to be a pass play as well. Come on, D! Another. Wow. Yeah, definitely their QB is a problem. Listen, he had another wide open wide receiver. That is 3 for 3 of missing his wide open receivers, but bad throws. Wow. So it's 3rd and 10. Hopefully our defense will be able to get a stop here and get the ball back to our offense so our offense can have the ball going into the 2-minute warning. Come on, D. Come on, D. 3rd and 10. Let's see what they do here. Get him. Woo! No flags, right? No flags? Is there a flag down? No? Okay, good. Good stop, D. We had them covered. We brought the pressure. and their Penn State quarterback had to throw it away. Now, fun thing about Penn State players, they don't have their names on the back of their jerseys. It's kind of weird, huh? I don't know why they do that. Maybe it's like a mind thing, like, hey, we're not individuals, we're a team. That's the only positive thing I can think of why you do not have your players' names on their jersey. But it is the 2-minute warning. 17-7. Good stop by our defense. Hopefully, our offense should be able to go down here and get another 7. But good far. So good so far. Other than that hiccup by the defense, but they did get 3 and out, so problem looked like it's been addressed and fixed, which is good. Now, good coaching opportunities like that, by getting on the sideline and telling our defense, hey, that was a bad down a series, right? We can do better, and we know we can do better, so we need to do better. And it is November as well, so I've been thinking about maybe doing a no-shave November where I don't shave for the entire month of November. I've been thinking about doing that. I don't know if I will do it, though. But, last time I was shaved was literally yesterday. So, and today is the first of the month. Everybody's out getting that money, baby. But yeah, maybe I'll do a no-shave November. I thought about it even way before October. It was like even halfway through, right? I don't know if I will. Be kind of fun because ever since I started my channel, it's just been a clean face. I never really had the beard. And when I grow out my beard, it grows pretty big too. So I can grow some big beards, but I don't know if I really want a beard. And I'll just keep shaving. But I was just going to do, maybe I should, I don't know. I'm thinking. So I'm not saying anything. But maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. But, yeah, good stop by our defense. See what our offense does after this 2-minute warning. And we should do what we have to do. But we will see. Right now, where they got Urban Meyer on this? Oh, Urban Meyer right there. Oh, Mark Ingram back there dancing. Do the big dance. Listen, I do like those guys' show, man. But the big noon kickoff crew, I do like them. But I prefer to watch College Game Day. But, they're good too, right? I know I said number 10 Miami on upset alert. I didn't realize that Miami was ranked number 10. We're going to have to check into that game. I really want to see why is Miami losing. Right? Who are they even playing? I don't even know who Miami is playing. Wait, did the ball come out or something? Hold on. What is this? What is this? What is going on? We just got back from 2-minute play. A play was run. Apparently, they're saying there was a fumble on the field and Penn State recovered. What? Where? Okay, yeah, show me. Oh, wow. Wow, 12. How can you drop the football? Are you serious? Oh my gosh, bro. Why is he even in the game? Bring in Jackson. Oh, that was so bad, man. Yeah, it's going to be their ball, and they're getting it right at about the 10-yard line. They're only like 10 yards away from getting a touchdown now. That was so bad. I was just sitting here talking about what I was talking about. Next thing I look up, the Penn State players are all cheering. Come to find out, it's a fumble on the field recovered by Penn State because of 12. I don't know his name, but why is he getting the football? He needs to be talked to on the sideline saying, listen, you're not carrying the ball anymore the rest of this game until you figure out how to hold on to a football. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. What was he doing? Eating popcorn on the sidelines? What? This is what I'm talking about. Whenever I say the only way we're going to lose to a team is if we beat ourselves, this is what I'm talking about. Mistakes like these cost you games. Huge break for Penn State. Huge. They wanted something, they got it. Because of us. Because the 12 can't hold on to a football. Are you kidding me right now? Here I'm thinking we're basically going to put the game away with another touchdown. Now we just gave Penn State a little bit of momentum and a little bit of hope. Ridiculous. Good stop by our defense. Hopefully our defense can make up for that stupidity and get a stop here and just hold them to a field goal try, because I do not think that they would try to go for it on a fourth down situation. I think they would just take the points, which would still be leading us up then by 7 rather than just by 3 if they were somehow to happen to get a touchdown. So I need defense to come up big right here on these series of down. 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. Get a stop. Good stop. He got a little bit of yards. Probably like, 4-3. The clock is still running. There is 1 minute. We do got 2 of our timeouts, man. That is what is so disappointing. It's 3rd and 6. Ryan, if I was Ryan Day, I probably would call a timeout here to preserve that clock, to preserve it for our offense. But he's not calling a timeout right now like I think he should have done. But now he's just letting the clock run down low. And there's basically like 30 seconds left on this clock by the time Penn State. A huge 3rd and 6 right here. Let's see if our defense can come through for us. Come on, D. Okay, what's going on now? Who called a timeout? Tell me he did not call a timeout for a 3rd time. Yeah, okay. Now Ryan Day decides that he wants to use the timeout. Now, after all that time has burned off the clock, now is the time you want to take a timeout, Ryan Day. Seriously? That's bad coaching right there for that little moment right there. Okay? Just bad timing. I don't know what he was doing in that. Was he in a dilemma saying, oh, well, maybe we shouldn't call a timeout. Maybe we should call a timeout. Maybe he was going back and forth with the coaches. But that was the worst time to take a timeout, because now we burned like 25 seconds. If our defense even gets a stop here, our offense will not have a lot of time. That was a terrible timeout by Ryan Day. He should have called it sooner if he was going to call it. Wasted all that time for nothing. But it's 3rd and 6. Come on, defense. A shovel pass. Oh, wow. Okay, so they picked up the 1st down anyway. So that timeout really didn't help us whatsoever. Penn State, they still got all 3 of their timeouts. And it's 1st and goal. So they still have the whole entire playbook open to them to whether or not they want to run it, they want to throw it, do a trick play. Because of the 3 timeouts that they got. That timeout was pointless by us because our defense didn't get a stop. It was a shovel pass straight up the middle. I do not know what we're doing right now. This is sloppy gameplay, pretty much, by our coaches. I'm not blaming the team. I'm blaming the coaches. Because the coaches, and I don't know, they're kind of like, they didn't expect that sudden change to happen. They weren't prepared. This is showing it by the play calling that I'm seeing on the field. It is 1st and goal now. With their timeouts, now they only have 2 timeouts. 9 times out of 10, they're probably going to run the football. So we need to do an all-out blitz to hopefully stop Penn State from getting a touchdown, man. Hold them to a field goal. They may even go for it on 4th and goal. I don't know. Come on, defense. Get it back in there. Get it back in there. He's short. He's short. He's short. He's short. 2nd down. No, he's short. They're calling a touchdown, but I'm telling you, he is short. There's no way he got even half of his body's over on the sideline. There's no way he crossed that goal line. Yeah, he's short. He was already down, and when he was down, he lead the football over across the goal line. They're showing the replay right now. You can obviously see that he is down. Well, okay, honestly, I know I like to try to call these as fair as possible. I can't even see his body because there's just so much there. But Penn State is lined up, so apparently he did get across the goal line. Are they at least going to even look at it before they kick an extra point? No. Okay, well, they're not even going to take a look at it. So, did he really get in? We will never know. But, wow, what a bad series of events right here. Given, our defense had their ears backed, okay? Pinned, whatever you want to call it. But, wow, 12 really cost us 7 points right now. And now it's 17-14. Listen, we're still going to win the game. But if we continue to beat ourselves, we're not going to win the game. And the fact that it's close is not surprising. I'll just say that right now, because anytime we play Penn State, you never know what game you're going to get. I already stated that. So am I surprised that it's close? No, not really. Because it's like this almost every single year we play Penn State. We're going to have to bring our Penn State. We're going to have to bring our A game. And we should bring our A game every single game. But I'll give Penn State credit. They're not the type of team that's just going to roll over on their backs and let that person scratch their belly, right? They're going to put up a fight. So I'm not surprised it's close, but I am upset that it's close. But it's just like every single year I go through these emotions. I still think we're going to win. I mean, Penn State has upset the number 1 teams before. So it looks like Penn State's mind was in that, hey, this is the national championship game. And, hey, we're going to prove to the college football world that we're still a good team. And, hey, we're going to try to pull off the upset. I thought maybe their morale would be down, but after that performance, after that luck, how can their morale kind of be bad? They're probably going to be going into halftime, obviously all happy, ecstatic. The Penn State head coach is really happy, really ecstatic. It looks like that's going to be halftime. I don't know why he's called his team over. We'll see. Okay, yeah, that's going to be halftime. Wow. A decent start to the half, but kind of, man, that mistake, that big fumble, and our defense, we can do better. We need to do better coming out in the next half. They're talking to the Penn State as if they're going to get an upset. Listen, no upsets are happening today. Okay? I promise you guys that. No upsets are happening today. Penn State will not win this game going into the second half. It was a semi-good, semi-bad half. We definitely need to come out playing better than we did this half. 100% sure. Our offense, they need to just keep on rocking and rolling, and our defense needs to come out and play some actual defense for the next half. That's what needs to happen. I still believe we're going to win, but it is 17-14. Unfortunately, they were able to capitalize on that terrible mistake, which is why they even got that touchdown in the first place, is because of us, because of our offense. So, that's halftime, guys. Ryan Day, I believe he's going to coach these guys up during the halftime break, and our team will be ready to go in the third and fourth quarter. So, yeah. See you in the third.